Hello folks, welcome to the forecast and trade recap. This one is for Monday. Now the big news is that I have added a new pair, which is GU, so it's the pound and the US dollar. So really happy about that. It is a good pair, it's not that active, but it does have some opportunities that really work really well on that particular pair. So yeah, now I'm trading 5 pairs and I'm implementing it into the forecast and the trade recap. But first, let's get started with the euro and US dollar as usual. So this is the first pair on my list, and it is just range bound. It is stuck in a wide range. Now it's not looking that bad actually. This looks like a clear consolidation phase, and usually when we are stuck in this kind of a tighter, wider, flat range, we do get some nice moves up or some nice moves down. So this is not that bad price action, because usually bad price action for me is lots of wicks and volatility and just a larger range like this. This is actually a tighter, wider range. So I am expecting some expansion out of this range to the upside, so something like this, or to the downside, something like this. So what I'm looking for a large push and then either a trend to start, maybe a nice continuation pattern such as a flag, or a nice break and retest. So yeah, to sum up, I'm just looking for a large push up or a large push down, and for an expansion out of this consolidation. As I said, it's not looking that bad. This is clear accumulation phase, so it's a good sign we will start trending soon. But we need to see evidence first. Of course, we're not going to just randomly buy or randomly sell. Of course, we do need to watch out for the liquidity areas also. So do be careful if the price just breaks and retraces. What we need to see is price break and move far away from the current structure. That would be really good. So that's it for EU. And now for euro and the Japanese yen. So this one actually had a reversal from a descending structure. Now we did have a descending right here, and we did reverse to the upside. One thing to note, it is Monday, so on Monday and Tuesday setups usually don't work out that good, and I tend to be more conservative, especially on Monday. On Tuesday I can be a bit more lenient, but on Monday I'm really looking for those high probability setups. And this reversal does not look that great to me, because we did have momentum up, so there was momentum in this leg, but we got a huge wick on top, so that is not a good sign. That is a sign of weakness, and it's a sign of a range or a complete reversal. So I'm expecting actually a larger range here, or I'm expecting a reversal down. I don't think I will be taking a flag here. If a flag happens like this, I don't really think I will be taking that. The main reason is because, as I said, it's Monday and this reversal is not looking that clean. So this momentum, it's okay momentum, but I wanted to see a bit more, to be honest, on a Monday. And then we got this huge wick, which was just a big warning sign. So currently my best bet is to look for a nice push up and then maybe a break and retest trade. So what I want to see is a trend start from this reversal. And I want to see, the best thing would be to see a nice large push and then a nice flag, and then we can buy the trend, and then everything is okay. And the reversal is confirmed. Currently the reversal is not confirmed, since we are not really trending up. We just had a one push up. If we get another push up, that will be a really good sign. So also be careful if we start to ascend. That means that usually the price will reverse. So don't look for buys in that case, look for sells. Also we can get a descending, more of a descending, then I would consider taking a reversal if we get one. If it would be maybe on a Wednesday or a Thursday, we need to see what happens. But yeah, looks like this is going to break the high, so we will see what happens after this candle. But yeah, I am looking for a nice break and retest if we do get an opportunity to enter a nice break and retest. Again, I need to see a clean close and some large momentum behind it, then I would be interested. One thing to note, markets are cleaning up. This is looking better than it was 2 months, like the past 2 months. EU is also looking better than the past 2 months, and all of the pairs are starting to kind of prepare for trends and show us some cleaner price action, which is definitely a good sign. Now for the Aussie pair, so Aussie US dollar is stuck in a range, so we can see it is stuck in this larger range. Now that's not really a bad sign. As I said, it's an accumulation phase, and we are waiting for that distribution phase. We are waiting for that trend to start to the upside or to the downside. We can already see some momentum behind this move. This is actually good momentum. I do like this. But again, we are stuck in this large range, which is a kind of a warning sign. But I am looking for maybe a nice break and retest like this. Then it would be a confirmed uptrend. If we get a nice break and retest and a nice continuation, so a small pullback and a nice clean close, something like this. Or an even better thing would be another push up, so a small pullback, another push up, and then a nice flag. Or for this to continue further up, then also look for a flag. Again, I just want to see it kind of move away from this structure to confirm to me that we will not just like retrace back into the range and just continue with this sort of bad price action and ranging price action. That is definitely on, so this pair is definitely on my radar, but I'm looking for more of a continuation trade, some more momentum up, and some nice trends to start. As I said, like this, that would be really, really nice. But it's a good sign we do already have some momentum behind this current move. We can also get a V. We can get a range, and then another push down and look to sell on a nice clean flag. Or we can also start to ascend and then look for a reversal to the downside like this, and then that would also be a good sign, but not really that high probability since we are stuck in a larger range. So that is it for AU. What I would really like to see, as I said, is more momentum up. That would be the best possible scenario, and I would definitely be interested. On a Monday, we usually get some range bound moves, or we get some fake trends, so the market makers start the trend and then they usually reverse it and kind of stop you out. So they like to do that, especially on a Monday, so do be careful. Now for AJ, it's looking really, really good. This is a large move up. I do really like this. We did also have a descending structure at the bottom. As we can see here, we had a nice descending structure. So that is a good sign. And I am looking for definitely a flag to form here, a nice small tighter flag, which is exactly what I'm looking for in this pair. I'm not looking for those larger flags that pull back a lot. Or the best scenario would be a small pullback, one candle push, clean close, and then a nice break and retest trade. That would definitely be very, very high probability. So I'm 100% looking to buy this trend. As I said, I'm looking for a continuation pattern, either a flag to form here, a flag to form further up, or those break and retest trades. But the key is to get a clean close, since on a Monday I don't really want to be taking trades that have wicks on top of the impulse. Like you can see, maybe this, if it has this huge wick, then it's a large warning sign, or this wick, that's not really good. But if we get a clean close, so a clean close is something like this candle. This candle has a clean close, it has just a really, really small wick. And it's a good sign that the momentum will continue, like also this candle. Let me replay this, it'll be easier. So you can see this is a clean close. Usually we continue in the direction of the clean close, so that's a very good sign. Do be careful though if this just starts ascending. then you know a reversal is highly probable, and then you know not to buy, since the market is probably going to be exhausted to the upside and it's going to reverse down. So definitely don't be buying if we start to ascend. Also, we can get a V reversal like this, not really expecting it to be honest, but it can happen. You can get a range, push down, look for a flag to sell or any sort of a continuation pattern to sell to the downside. We do also have a kind of a V reversal right here, so that is a bit of a warning sign, but I really like the momentum behind this, and we now got a clean close. So let's see what happens. As I said, I'm definitely looking to buy this uptrend on a nice continuation pattern. Then we have the new pair, so we have pound and the US dollar. And on this particular pair, I'm looking for a really specific setup. I'm not looking for flags. For me personally, I found that the flags usually don't work out on this pair, so I'm not looking for something like this. The only thing I'm actually looking out for is a nice continuation of the trend. So if we get a large push, we get a small pullback, we get another push, and then we get a break and retest, or maybe a small flag in this area of the break and retest, or a nice combo trade. So something like that, that's definitely high probability, and it's kind of the only setup I'm looking for on this particular pair, because everything else just does not work out according to my backtesting. And we can see that it is currently stuck in a larger range, as all of the dollar pairs are. So they're kind of stuck in a flat range. It is breaking to the upside, but I want to see first a large impulse, and then I want to see a continuation of that trend, a continuation of that impulse. So I'm looking for a very specific thing. For example, this would be a good example to show you. So I'm looking for something like this: a large impulse, small pullback, and then a continuation, and then a nice maybe combo or a nice flag or a break and retest, whatever happens. That is the exact setup that I'm looking for. So I need to see some large momentum. I need to see some large momentum breaking out of this range. So what I'm looking for a large push up like this, or a large push down like this. Again, I would take a flag, but it really needs to be absolutely clean for me to take it. And it is very rare on this pair to get a clean flag, according to my backtesting. So yeah, that is it for this pair. Of course, I will mention it a lot more in my next forecasts and trade recaps. It's a good pair to trade. According to my backtesting, you can make around maybe 20, maybe even 30% in a year, taking just one that continuation setup that I just talked about. So it usually makes around 20, maybe even 30% per year, and that's a very, very good return. So that is it for the forecast, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Be more patient since it is Monday, and keep your eyes on Aussie and the Japanese yen.